What's going on, true believers? It's your man Keanu Believes. Guys, if you're broke and you are sick of that shit, then I'm the guy that's not going to give you financial advice. But I'm going to tell you about the market and what you should know so that you can make a more informed decision. Today on the Daily Update, we're talking about DTV, and that's not Disney. That's Decentralized TV. And yes, that means piracy is about to take another hit because TV shows are coming to the blockchain. Bitcoin and Ethereum hold support. And Solana is now a top 10 token, bumping Uniswap down a peg. The Poly hack is still going on, and you're not going to believe what's happening there. And speaking of Polys, the Polygon network bought Hermez, a network on Ethereum, for $250 million, and they're merging tokens. I don't even know how they're doing it. But again, this is not financial advice, but I am always right. Okay, guys, we're jumbling up the format a little bit today. We're going to start with CoinGecko. CoinGecko shows that the market is trading at $2.093 trillion. It shows that a couple of hours ago, Europe got up, and they were not impressed with what China didn't do last night. So they picked the market up. Bitcoin's trading at $46,899, Ethereum at $32.76. Solana got a big boost that you can see right here while Uniswap held firm, and Solana is now a top 10 token, and it's up 83% in the course of 1 week. And that's not nothing. Moving on. Guys, do you like piracy? If you like piracy, this is not going to be a great time for you, because guess what? Stealing shit is no longer the wave of the future. Ethereum is. Decentralized TV advances as Kudos ties up with Sator and crypto-themed series Hold On for Dear Life. Now this means that we have another television show that is going on the blockchain. You know what that means? Can't pirate it because you can't hack it. Can't do anything with it. Art imitates life, and the latest expression of the blockchain universe as a tale involving a budding entrepreneur introduces a blockchain project. Kudos, a decentralized layer 1 and 2 blockchain network, is joined with forthcoming TV series HODL and fan engagement protocol Sator to deliver a value-added experience for viewers through the mining platform. Short for Hold On for Dear Life, HODL will revolve around Avir, a token project named after a lost friend. Chronicling the ensuing comedy and drama, the decentralized TV series is set to air in 2022. Now, guys, you already have the series Stoner Cats from Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher's production company. So this is going to be another show showing up on the blockchain. And you know what that means? It means that it's not going to be very long before you start to see reruns on network shows or original content on network shows start to show up on the Ethereum blockchain. And then the next step beyond that is to integrate Ethereum into your television network so that, guess what? You can't steal shit from them anymore. And it's coming. So you better get recording now. Moving on. All right, little buckaroos. Bitcoin and Ethereum hold support. Europe, it looks like, did it overnight and created a nice little windfall and took the market back up after China did a little bit of sell-off. Pretty sure it was about $350 million. So it wasn't a whole lot, but it brought some numbers down. But Solana has moved into the top 10. That means Uniswap is now 11th. That's important because 83% over the course of 1 week has taken Solana up, and away and put it into the top 10. And guys, it's important that Solana shows up in the top 10 because unlike Uniswap, which is just a swap for trading, Solana is a blockchain that is first permissionless and second uses a proof of history method for verification as opposed to a proof of work or proof of stake, which means that in theory everything should work a little bit faster. Now, at some point, because this is part of Ethereum, at some point this is going to become important And Solana as a crypto might be the wave of the future, because that's kind of how we do things now. We record events, we put them into the history books, and then we know what happened. And that's the way that Solana works. So that might end up being wave of the future. You never know, but we do know that it's top 10 right now. Moving on. Guys, holy shit. So last week, Poly Network was hacked, and the person stole, allegedly, 600 million in funds. And then the hacker started to, first he created a digital token that said that I surrender. He was blacklisted from everybody through his wallets and any trackable wallets in the meantime. So he has no use now for this crypto. However, what then happened is he started to slow walk the money being returned back to the Poly network. And he started with USDC, then he moved on to some Ethereum, etc., etc. But the amount was not even close to 600 million. And he's been returning a little bit every day here and there. And now the attacker now says they are considering accepting the $500,000 bounty offered by Poly Network as a reward for returning the funds and using it to pay anyone else who can hack the DeFi site. What? What? So this guy stole $600 million in crypto from the Poly Network, couldn't do anything about it, but got it hacked, took the crypto, and now he wants a reward for returning it. What? So that he can do what? So that he can pay another hacker to do the same thing. This is the craziest shit you will see. And guess what? You only see it in cryptocurrency because shit be crazy sometimes, dog. Anyway, moving on. And finally, the Polygon, the actual Polygon, acquires Hermez in $250 million deal that includes a first ever token merger. I'm not sure, for the life of me, I can't figure out how two contracted cryptocurrencies are going to accommodate a merger in the Keanu space. For those of you that don't know, New Cipher and the Keep network are merging and announced that a merger was happening, and they are creating a new token. And that new token is going to be Key on New for Keep and New Cipher. So they are creating new tokens for their project. But Polygon and Hermez, somehow or another, believe that they are going to merge. Now, this might just be posturing. This might just be something that they're saying on the surface and that they have not been clear about it, because sometimes if you look around, a program like Shiba has generated billions of dollars. And if you talk to anybody in the industry, people will say crazy things like Shiba's clueless, the dev team doesn't know what they're doing. That's not true. But they are in charge of a whole lot of money right now. So, guys, it's important to know that these networks are starting to merge. These are consolidations. Now, at first, that might be a good thing. I'm not so sure. Let's move on. All right, guys, let's rant about something today. The end of piracy as you know it is coming, which means that you are not going to be able to go to a torrent network and download things, which makes me question, what's the value of BitTorrent at that point? Now, I know a lot of people are talking about BitTorrent as the future of file sharing, in so much as a file sharing network will still exist, but really theft has been the purpose of the sharing mechanism for so long that it's been ingrained in the culture. So what do we do from that? And the answer is, I don't know. Look at tools like OneDrive or Dropbox or Box, then they have all become in some way a sharing mechanism, but they're a centralized, traceable mechanism. There's no anonymity that exists anymore. At best, BitTorrent is going to become a part of a blockchain or a blockchain somewhere And the transfers that are going to happen in piracy in the future are just going to be on a decentralized blockchain. They are going to take an enormous amount of resources to track. It used to be that you were anonymous in crypto, but you're not exactly anonymous anymore. So those things are going to change. And now the question would be, why would you continue piracy? Because piracy doesn't pay. Well, the Poly network hack showed that crime still pays in America, especially in a decentralized network. These guys are going to get a bounty of $500,000 for returning the $600 million in crypto that they took, and they are going to give it to somebody else to hack that network again. That is the craziest stuff I've ever heard another company say, I'm going to do that. This is insane. One final piece here. As of the time of this, Keanu is trading at 1131, and that's not a great number. It's not a bad number. It's a consolidation number. It's where we're sitting. Everybody's kind of sitting in the same spot. But guys, yesterday I had somebody give me a comment that said, sorry, I sold off and went to XRP, and XRP summarily went down 10%. That's because you didn't hold. Guys, don't complicate crypto. Crypto is very simple. You put some money into something and you hold it. It's not complicated. I just simplified cryptocurrency for you. Put your money in, hold it. Put your money in, hold. Put your money in, hold. When you take your profit out, you take half of it and you leave the other half in. Because if you don't, you're making bad investment decisions. Nobody that makes a lot of money long term does the moves that other people do in the crypto space. That's not how you get rich. You can make a buck. I'm not telling you you can't make a buck. Make a buck. But the whole idea of cryptocurrency is you throw your money in. When you're satisfied with your return, you take half of it out, you leave half of it in to continue to grow, and then you take the half that you pulled out, you take a little bit of profit if you need it, and if you don't need it, then you diversify it into other cryptos so that they can also work for you. This is not rocket science. It is so simple. It is so easy that even a moron can do it. As long as they follow the rules, and the rules are simple. Buy, hodl, take out only 50%, and then share the other 50% however you want by buying yourself something nice or investing it even deeper and further. And remember, where there's risk, and there is risk in meme coins, there's also a big reward. That's my time, guys. Let's have a good and prosperous and healthy day.
Been around since the 80s and wasn't always cool, especially with the ladies. I was a damn fool. Dad was an alcoholic. Mama, she had to leave him. Grew up around the fighting, the fussing, cussing, and cheating. That's when I started breaking all of the rules, selling drugs and robbing people. I was kicked out of school. I was a bad kid, tearing shit up, sleeping on couches with 40 bottles.